Remember when you hit play here on your saved, you're never gonna hear it,
I know that.
but you'll see the levels there,
Yes.
which you don't have to touch.
Just remind me if you see, for some reason, the music is gone.
If I happen to, I will, but otherwise, every now and then, just glance here.
I know, but sometimes I get caught up.
No, I know.
So if you notice it, let me know.
Okay. Today, yes.
Or in general. Alright. I'm going live. Yeah, but I wasn't really talking. Yes, please. I'm tired.
I can't find the matcha. I'm looking for it this year. I'm running in there.
No, it's fine. Take your time. I think to put. Oh no. Sorry. you.
Eat your pita chips.
Esper. Hi, Espers and Esper. How are you doing today? What time zone are you in right now? Feels like you're always hopping about. Are you studying for culinary school? Is that nice? Is 11 p.m.? Oh, okay. 11 p.m. So you're studying back at home. You're not here in the US anymore studying? Well, I mean, are you going to school here still, or did you already graduate from here and going back home to study there? Okay, cool. Very nice. How long is it? Are you doing a full culinary school, or is it like a class? Thinking of grade school in the future, but in Europe. Nice. That's fun. So it's not like a major or something like that. I know there are schools dedicated to teaching the culinary arts, and I think they're like, I guess it depends. They could take like a year or two. Just 9 months. Yeah. Very nice. Are you learning anything specific? Like, are you just learning? What so you said culinary school? Are you learning like just all the basics? Is there a specific style you're learning? Like, are you French? Nice. French sounds good. It's a good choice. I mean, I don't think there's a bad choice. My mom loves French food. There's like a French bakery, I guess, near her house right now. And she gets really excited to go there sometimes. I'm definitely thinking to make this into your character here. I'm not drawing anyone specific. I'm just gonna get the gist of it. I need to cut my hair. I'm gonna get cut tomorrow. It's so long. It's too long. My work is so scratchy today. Really? If you that's down your hair, it is down. Well, kind of. I kind of put it in a braid. It's not even attached at the bottom to anything. Like, I just kind of threw it up. Like, look at this. It's as long as my arm. Like, it's ridiculous. Dippy pencil. That's down your hair. Yeah. Funny, my husband actually worked on that movie, Tangled. That was back in the day when he was an animator at Disney. Hi, Mad Money. How you doing today? But yeah, I'm gonna keep it so long, but I'm gonna cut like a good, like, probably this much, at least. At least that much. Which to me, I guess, is just a tiny bit. Some people it might be a lot. But I want to get like a good this much off. Gasping? I'm good. Getting over another cold. Literally as soon as I finally healed from the last one, the last time I was sick, she goes and gets me sick again. Poor thing. She got sick like twice in a month. Line work isn't as confident as it usually is. It's very like scratchy. But I like this pose. I think I'm gonna make it to your character here. Sorry. Okay, gotta go back to study. Okay, bye Esper. Good luck with your test. Or exam or whatever. It's the same difference. Bye. Good luck. Kippy goes to cut her hair and ends up looking like a character she's drawn right now. What? This character doesn't even have hair right now. But yeah, when someone's like, why do you always want like your characters to have super long hair? It's like, cause I have super long. I like long hair. Not to talk straight about short hair, cause I like that too. Just not for me. I don't like it on me. Like, cause my hair just gets poofy in just the wrongest of ways, and it just like I don't like how it looks on me. And it's kind of like my security blanket almost. So having short hair for me is no. It make like because I think I had short hair. Like I think this was short hair. Like when I had it here, and I was terribly unsatisfied with my hair for like 3 years until I got it like a little longer. Exactly what? I don't even know what I was talking about. But yeah. So like when I make characters and like in game and stuff like that, I'm just like, I like the long hair. What's the longest hair? Sometimes they don't have long hair options, and I get really upset because I'm like, I usually play on the PC. I can't have access to mods and stuff like that to get the longer hair. So it makes me very very unhappy when they're all short hair. Like, dude, some people have long hair. I have long hair. I like long hair. It's my security blanket, and my characters need it too. Yeah, to you it's long hair. To me it was blasphemy on my head because okay, so what happened was especially if it's that short. I mean, it doesn't really matter the length, the type of curl I have and stuff like that. Like right now, my hair's not curly. Right now, it's just a hot mess. I didn't have time to make it look decent, but my hair is very. I have a lot of hair. It's very poofy. It's actually I usually have more hair than this. What they don't tell you is that after you give birth, like 3 months later, you lose a chunk of your hair. It's like, what the fuck? So I usually have like twice the amount of hair in my head. And then when you don't like layer or do the right techniques to it, it's just kind of like this. The person who cut my hair when it was that short, first of all, I told them not to cut it that short. They cut it shorter than I was happy with. And then they didn't give me layers, like the proper type of layering for my hair type. So it just looked like it's just it was not cute. It was not cute. It was just a big poofy mess and I didn't appreciate it. But I've had shorter hair. Like I've had hair like about here. And I've liked the hairstyle. That's because they actually like styled it to fit my face better. The last time I got a cut, they did not do that. Even though I asked for layers, and I guess there was kind of technically layers, but not really. Oh, it was like a box. Didn't appreciate it. I still haven't watched the Demon Hunter the Demon Hunter movie. I plan on watching it. I was gonna watch it this weekend, but I didn't get around to it. I do plan to do it though. Hopefully. Because it does look cool. Which one's that one? Is that the purple haired one that I keep seeing everyone? I used to have purple hair too. I could have totally cosplayed as that girl. Because I have the hair. I have a lot of hair. But after I got pregnant, sorry, I'm talking when I'm eating. What was I gonna say? And I used to have the same color hair as her, but once I got pregnant, colored hair is a lot of work. Like you had to take cold showers, basically. You had to have cold water to not get the purple out. I didn't bother. I used to just dye my hair as dark of a purple as possible. So then it would take a lot more washes, and I would just do it with hot water at that point. Towards the end, I was like, fuck it, I don't care. But if I go get it done at a salon, then I'll wash it with cold. But if I'm just doing it myself, I was whatever, because I could just dye it again. But yeah, I could do it. If only I knew how to do that kind of braid. I can't do braid. I can do a basic braid. I can't do like the French braids or anything like that. Probably takes like 5 boxes of purple. No, I just needed one really big one. Like I had like this bottle, like this size. It usually take one full to do my hair. But I do have a lot of hair. And usually when I go get it done, I'll have like multiple colors. Unless the people didn't really like know how to do colored hair. Which I have had that happen, which is like, okay, I would like purple hair. And I'd be like, you could go as fun as you'd like. And they're like, okay, cool, purple. And I'm like, wow, you don't. Like, I like to go to a stylist that actually enjoys to play with colorful hair. Because then they could be like, oh yeah, we could do the mermaid look. We could do the galaxy look. We could do this. We could do that. We can have fun with these colors. I like that. I had a girl that I used to drive like 2 hours to go see, like 2.5 hours to go see, because she did my hair so beautifully. And she'll put like 3, 4 colors in my hair. She'll have like I had the purple, so you'll notice the purple. But then if you actually got close, you see purple, you see blue. You'll sometimes see like some kind of pink, and or I've had like green. And actually my favorite one was like it had blue, purple, and like this neon green towards the bottom. I loved that one. That was my favorite. And then I had a galaxy one, and then I had like one with like I had the white stripe with a bunch of different colors. I had like 4 or 5 colors in my hair. Oh, the family size bottle? Yeah. We need pictures of all the different hair colors of different. Oh my goodness. I don't have all of them, but I think on my Instagram I posted a couple that I when the girl did my hair. And then when I stopped going to her because it just became too far, um, and the one girl just did purple, I was like, it's not cool, it's not fun anymore. So I went back to my girl, and then I went and did the brown, but then I had the like the white streak here and like no, I had it here and here for like the longest time, like in like 2, 3 years after that. Let me see if I can find the image of when I had like my favorite one. It wasn't even the last one I did. It was like, but yeah, with the baby and everything, and my hair really needed a break. It did because you can't really dye on dark hair. You have to like bleach it basically first for like those type of colors. Mm. How do I get this? Copy link. Can I paste it there? No, I have to probably go over here. Mhm. So that was my favorite one. That was my favorite. And you can see there's like the green, the blue, and the purple. That was my favorite. This one was probably my least favorite, but I like this photo. It's when I was working out. And I was learning how to ride bikes. Wait, where'd it go? I saw it a second ago. It's like right there. Did I delete it? No. Okay. Thanks. And here, my money. I'll show you the one with me on the bike. Surprisingly enough, I don't think I have any photos of me on my bike. Maybe I do have like a couple, but not a lot. Nothing good anyway. That wasn't. That was shorter, but that was I'm okay with that length. It was still like okay, for me it's like it has to be below the boob for me to be comfortable. If it's above the boob, too short. Below the boob, perfect. Well, not perfect, but acceptable. I think my perfect length is like around my belly button, probably. But I know this is like even longer. This is like down to my ass. It's like a little too long. Oh, past my ass. Not past. About midway. Yeah, the hair should cover the naughty bit. You know. I'm eating like pita chips with GERD is like one of the only types of chips I could have because can't have anything fried. So that limits it to something that's baked. Then doesn't have like garlic or anything, which I can't have. Or onion. Sometimes they have those. You'd be surprised. I'm hoping one day I could get to the point where I could have garlic and onion again at least, so I could have some basic Cuban food. I was able to make food, Cuban food that didn't have the ingredients, but it was okay. It was acceptable, but when the baby gets older, you can expand your horizons again. I do try to see what I can have. Like, nowadays, like, I'll go and try something to see if my stomach will tolerate it. Just sucks. I love food. But I'm working through with it. And then I've seen some people online who like they say they I don't know if they I don't think you can really cure it, but you can make it so then you could enjoy a little bit of it, a little bit different types of food here and there. Oh no, it has nothing to do with the baby. Well, it does have something to do with the baby. After I gave birth, I just got some I got GERD, which is basically like a really intense version of heartburn. So my diet's very limited now. Very limited. Yeah, it was getting to the point where I couldn't sleep because I had such pain in my chest all the time. But I can sleep now because since I changed my diet. No, I like to. Oh, I figured it was since you were feeding the baby, it couldn't have specific things. Actually, she's at the point now where she can have most things. I just don't give her a whole lot of salt or like spicy foods yet because she's still a little small for that. But I guess she kind of eats what I eat now because my diet's limited and her diet's. It's not so much her diet's limited as much as she's just becoming a picky eater. When she was really little, I hadn't had her try a bunch of different things. Like I had tried Cuban food, Mexican food, Indian food. Like I've had her like try like where as much variety as possible. But now she's like, I'm lucky if I could get her to eat like some rice and steak or something. Hi, Doc. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make this your character here. So I'm just doing it basic, like figure, and then I'll put some random character there as an example. Wait, who do I know that would fit this? Do I have a character? A lot of my characters are paired with boys that are much taller than that. Get ready for the thing she says she hates suddenly becoming her favorite food. Oh no, for sure. For sure. Like sometimes some of her favorite foods would become the thing that she wants nothing to do with all of a sudden, and then like something that she liked earlier that day she would absolutely despise like an hour later. And then like or then all of a sudden she wants it because I'm eating it. Even though like she wants nothing to do with fish right now. Nothing to do with fish. Even though I gave her a lot of fish when she was really young. And she's like, now she's like, wants nothing to do with it. If I put it on her plate, it's like evil. But if I'm like eating, like some salmon, she'll like, I'm like, mas, like, give me more. Yeah. I'm telling you, sometimes she lives off of cheese and strawberries. That's been my life lately. It's just cheese and strawberries. And I wish strawberries lasted longer because they go bad so fast nowadays. It's ridiculous. Like why do strawberries go bad like a day or two, like a couple of days after I bought them? Like and even if I clean them with like vinegar and stuff like that. Queso con fresas? Yeah. All she wants. She'll eat that. And then there are days where she doesn't even want the cheese. Just strawberries. She just lives off strawberries. It's like her favorite. What else does she like? She likes a couple of things, but cheese and she likes bananas. But there are days that she doesn't. There's days she wants nothing to do with the banana. Today I got her to eat an entire banana, no problem. Here, banana. Yay. Cool. She runs off, eats a banana. Other days she's like, no! So mad. And I used to be able to give her like peanut butter sandwiches. She loved that stuff. She ate that stuff like nothing. And then all of a sudden, doesn't want anything to do with peanut butter. Or anything on her bread. She wants nothing on her bread. You know, usually most kids like only white bread without the crust. No, my daughter likes the whole grain, like protein packed bread, which I'm grateful for that she at least likes that because it's healthier anyway, with the crust. If I take off the crust, she'll be mad. She's like 18 months. And my mom loves them, but gets grapes now instead because they're going bad so fast. They do go bad so fast. Try washing them if they have a thing on them to make them go bad quicker. Yeah. Sometimes I'll put them in the bowl with the vinegar and everything like that and try to clean it all like as soon as I get it. Other times I don't, and no matter what, it's the same process. Sometimes it even makes it worse faster. I can't tell. My little sister hates crust on the bread until she looks at me. Could make her own sandwich. Yeah. So I'm saying most kids don't like the crust. Most kids will get mad that the crust is there. No, mine gets mad that I took it off. And she refuses to eat the bread because the crust isn't there. It took me a while to figure that out. It's not like she could just tell me. I think she realized how hard it would be to cut it off. Aw. I need to get those little step stools for toddlers so they could help in the kitchen. Because I want to teach her at a pretty young age how to do some basics. I need to get those safe for children cutting tools. I think she'll have a blast with it. I mean, she'll most likely just make a giant mess, but you know. Mini Mia's like, Mom, why you only give me 90% of the bread? I want it all, yeah. And I want it now. Yeah, I think the crust is actually her favorite part because I think her favorite part is the butt of the bread. She likes butts. Yep. Cause like we tried this loaf of bread and we just grabbed her the first slice, which is the butt, which is nothing but, you know, the crust. And we gave it to her, she loved it. And then when we gave her the second slice, which is just a little bit of crust with some of mostly the bread, she didn't want nothing to do with it. It's hilarious the way kids are. I want the crusty hands of the crust. Yeah, I just assumed she wouldn't like it, so I didn't give it to her initially. I don't have like a thing to put my hair in a braid. I just kind of just throwing it in there. My hair's a hot mess. It's in between like I didn't have time to whatchamacallit. It started to curl and then I just kind of blow dried it really fast, but I didn't brush it or anything. And it was like this in between of straight and not. I need to brush it. I do. But whatever. And just draw the hand on a different layer. Let's see. Quinn! Hello. Hi, Kamika. Hi. How are you doing today? Let's see. I don't think any pairings. I guess this one kind of maybe. It has been ages. I'm good. I kind of took a break because I made a tiny human. I was convinced earlier to not leave my house today. Oh my god. Why is that? Because laziness. Da, 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 da. I'll make a good pairing. No, no, has a sword. Many of these people have swords. No, 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 no. The closest one is probably gonna be my very rainy and 37 miles. Yeah, that'll do it. No joke with the wind and stuff for sure. And heavy rain if you had to drive through that. I mean, I'm from Miami, so I'm used to it, but at the same time, it's not necessarily the smartest. I used to go through anyways. But not so much anymore. Netherlands is crazy, I bet. I bet. Like Miami, I used to do it more often. But like here, for instance, there's not a lot of streetlights in the towns, like in the little areas, because it's a little more wooded. So like there's a lot of trees, there's deer, there's pitch black, and there's ditches on the sides of the road. Like why? Why do they have to be these huge ditches? I get it for rain or whatever, I don't know, whatever. But like, you know, one wrong move and your car's in the ditch. So I think when I moved here, I stopped leaving for heavy rain. It's because you can't see anything. Saw a video and they're dragging their bicycles. Oh my goodness. But yeah, you have to be careful. And even the aftermath with the stuff that ends up on the road, if it's like a busy street especially, like God rest my sister's soul, she left after there was like a big storm, like a tropical storm. It was no longer around, but it was like a little bit of light rain and debris and stuff like that on the roads, and it didn't end well for her, sadly. So yeah, stay home if you can. I'm familiar with those. Back in Hungary, I had those in the sides of the main roads between towns. Your car would disappear. Yeah, exactly. It's like huge ditches. So I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. No, I think hers. How did I design hers? Hers go forward. I don't know, like that. Oh, thank you, Quinn. It was like it's still sad, and always will be. But it was a few years now, so I've healed a little since. What am I drawing? I don't know yet. I was doing studies yesterday, not yesterday, Friday, when I streamed last, and I liked this sketch that I did, so I'm kind of fixing it up, and I might make it a your character here. So I'm just trying it out, getting the idea of it, and I was thinking of adding one of my characters to kind of show. Who knows? Maybe not. He said I spawned a child. Yes, I did spawn a child. She's the little tiny chaos gremlin. Straight up chaos. What are their base stats? Hi, Charisma. Hi. Let's see. What would her stats be? Congrats. Probably like low intelligence but high wisdom. Cause that girl's smart. That girl figures shit out. She's too smart for my own good. Like I think she learned how to stand like 2 weeks early than a normal early child will learn how to stand. Like the average like starts maybe around 7 months, and that's early. She did it at 6.5 because I think she already figured out how to open the gate to get out of her play area. But, you know, she literally just tried to do it and get up and open the door. She was literally, that's how she learned how to get up there. She was just trying to like press the button to be able to get out. That's how she learned. Also, because my husband said, oh, we have time to do the baby proofing, because we got at least a good few months before she's, yeah, 20 minutes later, she's learning how to stand. I'm like, yeah, okay, that was a long 2 months. Yes, so very good dex, very good charisma, very good wisdom. Probably low intelligence, because, you know, she's still learning. And, oh my gosh, she's so fast. You know, any short person now that tells me that, hey, wait for me, I'm short, lies. Because my child is like short as heck and runs faster than me. No, classical, we have time? Yeah. My daughter literally says, hold my milk. Really? You think I can't do it yet? Okay. Luckily for me, she's a shorty. Like, she's shorter than the average, like, little one. So she couldn't reach up. So she I had a little bit longer before. Now she figured it out. Now she She's tall enough and she figured out how to open the gate. So she's escaped a few times. Yeah, she'll level up. But it's she's so funny. Very high charisma. She does something wrong and what does she do? She does one of two things. Either I tell her to stop, like she was trying to climb something, and I told her not to, and I brought her down from there. And then she goes and she hugs me because she goes, "I know you're gonna forget that I was doing something wrong because I hug you and you're gonna love on me." I'm like, okay. And then, so either she'll instantly hug me, or I say no and she actually stops, but then she'll stop and play dead. Like she'll just plop to the floor completely and act like she's sleeping or something. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, just peekaboo your way out of this. You're in trouble, little girl. Like, you can't get mad at me. You don't see me. I'm invisible. She already knows, friend. Exactly. It's insane. And she barely knows how. She doesn't really know how to speak yet. She knows how to say some basic words, but she'll demand to watch Bluey. She'll literally slap. She'll take me to the couch. She'll grab my hand, like to tell me, like we're going this way. So she'll grab my hand and take me to like the couch or the chair or whatever, and then she'll pat her hand on it, and then she'll point at the TV, say Bluey, and then basically telling me to sit my ass down and put Bluey on. I'm like, no. So I have to already lie to her and tell her that Bluey's sleeping, and we'll go visit her later. It's ridiculous. I don't know if I want that for that character. Okay. It's funny. Very smart. Very smart. Too smart. That was it. Okay. I've been in a D&D mood lately because friends getting me into Baldur's Gate 3. Nice. Now they're trying practically. Yay! I love D&D. I still play on Fridays. I was doing it like 3 days a week at some point. I was doing Monday, I think alternating Tuesdays and Fridays. And then sometimes I'll throw in another one. With the group that like rarely shows up. I love it. But now with the kid and everything like that, I dropped it down to one. I might go back to maybe like visiting the other campaigns. Like as one, I make characters now that could pop in and out of story. No problem. I have a few of those. Do I just pop in a random character, like just make something? Or should I do like a known character? Couple that has a sword. Who has a sword? What character would suit this? That sounds cool. With it until Baldur's Gate 3, really? It's so much fun. If you find the right party and the right DM. Because the experience could be really, really amazing or really, really shitty. Like, I cannot stress enough, find people who are understanding, who are patient, who... The Witcher has swords? The Witcher does have swords. Oh, like do The Witcher and... what's her name? What's her name? The dark-haired one. Shit, I'm blanking. It's my friend's favorite character. Pairing. Jessica? No. This is gonna bother me. I have to look it up. What is her name? It's off the tip of my... Witcher... He has a lot of love interests. Let's see. Witcher... Let's see. Yennefer. Yennefer. If I drew The Witcher and with anyone but Yennefer, I'm gonna get yelled at. By Rook. But there's different characters. Like, he has a few love interests. We can't really go based off of the show. He likes, I think, the game Yennefer more than the show Yennefer. Ah, fuck. No, I don't want that. But Geralt, so... I love him. I do love him. That's a great one. I'm not even entertaining other options. We're going with The Witcher. I'm glad Netflix did this series, but also mad they did. I liked the first season. It was great. The second one wasn't bad, but they did a few things that are so not in line. And I don't think I've been bothered to watch season 3 when his last season, I forget. Anyway, they made a lot of changes to stuff that kind of undo the whole premise of certain characters, so I'm like, need to get something. I mean, I'm all for like changing things up, and like I don't get as mad when it comes to shows and movies and stuff like that. They change it, but they had to change it for the better. They had to improve upon it, not worsen the story plot. And change the character so dramatically that it doesn't it's not them. It's like someone completely different at that point. I need to get something to eat because it's 5 p.m. and oh, go eat, Quinn. I'll be back and I'll work on some projects. Okay, cool. Go eat, go eat, go eat. Maybe I'll just do not in armor, but in girls. And then Yennefer. Sure. I'm like, got the game version of her. You know, it's kind of like this one with the feathers. I need good, like. Ah, second. What's that? Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. How have you been? Let's see. Uh, do Harold has like he's fairly pale. I don't think he's super dark or anything. Or do I do like the version of him that move this to underneath? Switch that. And like yellowish eyes. Really? Alright, and then she has maybe slightly pinker tone or something. better photo of them. Okay. He's definitely lighter than her. What color are Yennefer's eyes again? I know in the show, I think they become like a purple or something like that. If I remember correctly. I don't remember what it says. I have to actually look at what his sword looks like in the game. This is just from the reference image. I think she has them. Yeah. Does she have it with this outfit? Doesn't look like she has that. Oh, that was actually a good weapons photo, and I got clicked something that got rid of it. No. Image that I have. There you go. Okay. Thank you, Doc. Do you have a little mole right there? I don't have a good close-up photo. I was trying to look for it, but then I lost the reference for the clothes I finally found. I had the first game, but I never finished it. I need to finish it one day. That's my alarm. Same. I've had 3 of a long time and I different wanted to play it because I heard it was hard to learn and mechanics. Yeah, that was my one thing. Like, I think when I got the game, I don't remember if I had just gotten pregnant or whatever, but it was like I was so tired, and then remembering how to do all the mechanics, I was like, ugh. I saw it pretty quickly. But I watched my friends play and stuff like that, so I love this guy. And I watched the show, not all of it. I don't think I saw the last season. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I have to get going. Thank you so much everyone for hanging out. It's a pleasure as always. I try to stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday around 9:30 Eastern time. So we'll see. We'll see if I can keep this up. Let's see. Do I know anyone? I'm probably not gonna rate anyone, but let me just do it really fast. Oh, there's someone. But yeah, I don't feel like it. I'm just gonna stop stream because I do have to get going. Let me close that.